the Styx, Kevin Cronin, Don Felder show in Holmdel, New Jersey was awesome. This is the Rock and Roll with a Man. My name is Sean Morrison, and of course it was called the Brotherhood of Rock Tour, which, like I said, featured Styx, Kevin Cronin from REO Speedwagon, as well as Don Felder. You remembered him from the Eagles, and it was a very good crowd on hand. I'm not complaining at all. Not sure how packed the lawn was, but a lot of the seats in the amphitheater were crowded. There was some shows on this tour that were canceled, apparently because of poor ticket sales. Unfortunately, that was a word going around. I'm going to get into how I liked the show. I was there with Janaki. We enjoyed it. You know, Don Felder basically came out, gave you a set of Eagle songs. You name the songs he did, you got it. He basically played like a 9-song set or so. They only had 40 minutes to play, so you know, you heard Life in the Fast Lane. You heard the fuck is that song? Already Gone. Of course, he closed with Hotel California. He did his most famous solo song, Heavy Metal, and off his new solo album, 50 Years of Rock, he did the song Hollywood Victim. And the video was playing behind while the band was playing, and he was pretty good. It's actually the fourth time myself and Janaki have seen Don Felder live. Now next was Kevin Cronin performing the music of REO Speedwagon. He did have some fans there and everything. Well, actually, he was there performing. First, it was High Infidelity in its entirety, and then he did 5 other REO Speedwagon songs. And you know, he did his thing where he said which band members were in the band and how they were in. 2 of the guys in REO Speedwagon for over 30-something years. And that was like since the 90s, after like I think Rick Rack left, and when the original drummer Alan Grasser retired. But still, when he went up there and performed, some fans liked it. I'm not gonna say every fan did. I mean, he went up there to do what he had to do, but hearing the High Infidelity in its entirety now, just wasn't into it tonight. But you know, because when you have all the main songs being done early, you know, it takes the energy out. But that's the way it is when you record albums like that, and you said to make them in its entirety. But you know, I guess the highlights of his show probably were Don't Let It Go and Take It on the Run. And then the 5 REO Speedwagon songs he did, which included Keep Pushing, Time for Me to Fly, as well as Roll with the Changes, which was the closing song. You know, those were the high numbers on his set. And then closing the show, was Styx, giving you the Grand Illusion in its entirety. Felt like 2010 when they did that with Pieces of 8, when they did a tour doing both albums together, which was pretty cool. But the whole Grand Illusion in its entirety. Chuck Manazzo coming out for Fooling Yourself, as well as Come Sail Away. And then after that, Lawrence Gowan starts introducing the band. And then you had a set of hits, which featured 8 songs, which of course included Paradise City, Blue Collar Man, The Best of Times. Then we had the awesome song of the brand new album Circling from Above called Build and Destroy, which they performed live, and just amazing. And the show ended with the encores of Mr. Roboto, which didn't feature James Young on stage for that song, which surprised me. Chuck Panazzo was there on bass, and then ending it was Renegade with James Young on stage. And just a great show from Styx. All the band members were great. Tommy Shore, James Young, Todd Sucherman, Lawrence and Terry Gowan, and of course Willie Vekovic, and Chuck Panazzo making the guest appearances when he was. They were just on target. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there, subscribe. Thank you very much for your continued love, honor, and support. It's greatly appreciated. So there you are, the Brotherhood of Rock came to Holmdel, New Jersey. Styx stole the show. Your thoughts, friends? Shame, shame, shame.